my name is Taryn Sane. This is for ITL 664, Dr. Stacy Biggin. I did my research topic on creating an English language learner-friendly classroom. So in Chapter 1, I described the purpose of this study, which is to determine the best practices for creating an English language learner-friendly classroom, and to then combine all of the research to create a clear and concise answer that can be shared with many educators. My research questions are listed here as followed. It's essentially to find out what are the strategies, what are the best strategies that teachers can use for English language learners. So, the significance of this study is to create an English language learner-friendly classroom that supports students' engagement, learning, understanding, and language development. Teachers can use the study in conducting their own opinions on which strategies they find best for their students. In Chapter 2, I conducted a literature review. I used 20 resources and analyze them in this literature review. What I found is the importance of this study in the literature review is the growing number of English language learner students coming to schools, specifically the number of Latino students. My main ideas for this literature review are teachers changing their ways, social emotional learning in the classroom, effective instructional strategies, and collaborative work. Common themes that were found within the literature itself are that students need a supportive home environment as well as a supportive school environment. Students best learn when working collaboratively with their peers. And teachers need to get to know their students, their interests, and values and background knowledge, culture, family life, and academic level, and more. This allows the student to feel included, welcome, and safe, and it enables the teacher to know how to adjust the curriculum to that individual student. In Chapter 3, I discussed my methodology. The participants in the setting are the certified teachers and the English language learner students that I will need to be observing and interviewing. My instruments that I will be using during these observations and interviews will be my phone to record any data or through video or voice record, paper and pencil to write down observation notes, and finally questions that I will need to ask during the interviews. My data collection consists of 3 methods. First, interviewing the teachers and students, observing the classroom environment and teaching strategies, and using existing data from the literature review to then combine all of those effective strategies that I have found. I will use thematic analysis to analyze the data. There are 6 steps in this process, which is familiarization, coding, generating themes, reviewing them, and then defining and naming them, and writing up the actual analysis itself. So, the procedure goes as follows. Interview one teacher from the classroom and discuss the strategy they will use. Then observe that strategy that they will use as well as the students. Next, interview the English language learner student, get to know how they feel about the classroom, what they feel about the strategies, and what they like or don't like. Then finally collecting and analyzing the data. Chapter 4, first and foremost, before conducting anything of the study, we need permission from the district, schools, and educators. Then, the 3 main ideas found in the existing research were academic teaching strategies, social-emotional strategies, and collaborative work. Study provides educators who read this with the most effective teaching strategies to create a friendly environment for all students, but specifically English language learners. The research for creating an English language learner-friendly classroom can be further extended to more observations and interviews at different schools. And there's my references. But to go back to Chapter 4, the goal of conducting the research is to understand what the teachers in the field are currently using, how useful are those strategies, educators, and that they should always be looking for the most current up-to-date research on topics as well as growing in professional development. Thank you for listening to my presentation. There's my references again, and that's it. Thank you.